Tomorrow, state exam. Okay, let's have a look. Deixis? A technical term from England.
Hey, Lucy! Lucy!
Talking.
Lucy!
Who's talking?
It doesn't matter, just listen to me. I'm going to explain Deixis to you. It's a very simple concept, and I'm sure you'll understand it. Now, Deixis is a technical term, and it's derived from Greek, and it means pointing via language. Now, any linguistic form we use to accomplish this pointing is called a deictic expression. And Deixis is really important because deictic expressions are among the first expressions that young children learn. There's 3 different forms of deictic expressions. There is person deixis, as in me and you. There is spatial deixis, as in here and there. And there is temporal deixis, as in now and then. Now, all these expressions depend, for their interpretation, on the speaker and the hearer sharing the same context. Now, this context is clearly tied to the speaker, because the most basic distinction between deictic expressions is near the speaker or away from the speaker. Terms that indicate near the speaker are referred to as proximal terms and include this, here, and now. The terms that refer to away from the speaker are called distal terms and include that, there, and then. The speaker is referred to as the deictic center and inhabits the now. Now, Lucy, did you understand all that?
Yeah, kind of, but I wish I had an example.
No problem. Let's start with person deixis.
Did you know we went to Spain last weekend?
Oh, really?
Yes. Would you like to see some pictures?
Yes.
Then should we go have some lunch?
Okay.
Do you have time?
Fine, yeah.
Great.
That was an example for exclusive we and inclusive we. The exclusive we excludes the addressee but includes the speaker and other people. The inclusive we includes the speaker and the addressee. The hearer can hereby decide if he belongs to that group and the rule applies to him, or if he or she doesn't. In general, we can treat temporal events as objects that move towards us or away from us. Towards us from the future or away from us into the past. We also seem to treat our immediate future as being very close to our utterance time by saying things like this coming weekend or this coming Tuesday.
Back in an hour? Well, how am I supposed to know when she left?
Now, as we discussed earlier, the speaker inhabits the now. And as you saw in our example, it is very important that we know the time of utterance when we want to interpret what is being stated. When considering spatial deixis, the concept of distance is really important. And distance is important in relevance to the relative location of people and of objects that are being indicated through certain terms.
Hey, it's Lucy. Unfortunately, I'm not here now, so I can't answer. So please call back later or leave your message after a signal.
However, it is important to remember that the location from the speaker's perspective can be fixed mentally as well as physically. Speakers temporarily away from their home location will often continue to use here to mean the physically distant home location, as if they were still in that location. This is referred to as deictic projection. And as you saw in our example, this also applies to an answering machine recording. The now hereby does not refer to the time of the recording, but to the time the message is being played.
Now I think I got it. Deixis can be divided into present, temporal, and spatial. The interpretation depends on the context, the speaker's attention, and the expressed relative distance. Dialectic expressions always communicate much more than said. So, state exam, I'm coming. Thank you, Ghost.
You're welcome, Lucy.
Now this context really is tied to the speaker's context because, okay.
Did you know that we went on a holiday last week to Spain?
Oh, really?
Yes, would you like to see some photos?
Yes.
Let's go have some lunch.
By the way, when you have town, you could go and have lunch.
Yeah, this is it.